This video is for educational purposes. Seoul, officially Seoul Special City, serves as the capital of South Korea and is its most extensive urban center. The broader Seoul capital area, encompassing Gyeonggi Province and Incheon Metropolitan City, emerged as the world's fourth largest metropolitan economy in 2014, trailing only Tokyo, New York City, and Los Angeles, hosting more than half of South Korea's population. Although Seoul's population peaked at slightly over 10 million, it has gradually decreased since 2014, standing at approximately 9.97 million residents as of 2020. Seoul is the seat of the South Korean government. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. Seoul's history traces back to 18 BC when it was founded by the people of Beech, one of the three kingdoms of Korea. During the Joseon dynasty, Seoul was officially designated as the capital, surrounded by the fortress wall of Seoul. In the early 20th century, Seoul was occupied by the Japanese Empire, temporarily renamed Gyeongseong. The Korean War brought fierce battles, with Seoul changing hands four times and leaving the city mostly in ruins. Nevertheless, the city has since undergone significant reconstruction and rapid urbanization. Seoul was rated Asia's most livable city, with the second highest quality of life globally according to Arcadis in 2015 and a GDP per capita of approximately $40,000. 15 Fortune Global 500 companies, including industry giants such as Samsung, LG, and Hyundai, are headquartered in the Seoul capital area, which has major technology hubs, such as Gangnam and Digital Media City. Seoul is ranked 7th in the Global Power City Index and the Global Financial Centers Index, and is one of the 5 leading hosts of global conferences. The city has also hosted major events such as the 1986 Asian Games, the 1988 Summer Olympics, and the 2010 G20 Seoul Summit. Seoul is geographically set in a mountainous and hilly terrain, with Bukhan Mountain positioned on its northern edge. Within the Seoul capital area lie 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites: Changdeok Palace, Hwasong Fortress, Jongmyo Shrine, Namhansanseong, and the royal tombs of the Joseon dynasty. Furthermore, Seoul has witnessed a surge in modern architectural development, with iconic landmarks including the N Seoul Tower, the 63 Building, the Lotte World Tower, the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, Lotte World, the Trade Tower, COEX, IFC Seoul, and Park 1. Seoul was named the World Design Capital in 2010 and has served as the national hub for the music, entertainment, and cultural industries that have propelled K-pop and the Korean wave to international prominence. The city has been known in the past by the names Wariseong, Uidaesong, Weilitung during the Beech era, Bukhansangun, Bukhansamgun, Beihanshanjun during the Goguryeo era, Namcheon, Namcheon, Nanchuan during the Silla era, Hanyang, Hanyang, Hanyang during the northern and southern states period, Namjeong, Namgyeong, Nanjing during Goryeo era, Hanseong, Hansong, Hancheong during the Joseon era, and Keijo, Jingcheong, or Gyeongseong, Gyeongsong, Jingcheong during Japanese rule. During Japan's annexation of Korea, Hanseong, Hancheong was renamed Keijo, Jingcheong by the imperial authorities to prevent confusion with the Hanjahan, a transliteration of an ancient Korean word Han, meaning great, which also refers to Han people or the Han dynasty in Chinese, and in Japanese is a term for China. After World War II and the liberation of Korea, the city took its present name, which originated from the Korean word meaning capital city, which is believed to have descended from an ancient word, Seorabial, Sorabol, Shulofa, which originally referred to Gyeongju, the capital of Silla. Ancient Gyeongju was also known in documents by the Chinese-style name Jumseong, Jincheong, literally gold castle or city, or metal castle or city, but it is unclear whether the native Korean-style name Seorabial had the same meaning as Jumseong. Unlike most place names in Korea, Seoul has no corresponding Hanja, Chinese characters used in the Korean language. On January 18, 2005, the Seoul government changed its official name in Chinese characters from the historic Hancheng, simplified Chinese, Hancheng, traditional Chinese, Hancheng, pinyin, Hancheng, to Shoer, Shoer. Settlement of the Han River area, where present-day Seoul is located, began around 4000 BC. Seoul is first recorded as Wariseong, the capital of Beech, founded in 18 BC, in the northeastern area of modern Seoul. There are several city walls remaining in the area that date from this time. Pungnaptoseong, an earthen wall located southeast Seoul, is widely believed to have been at the main Wariseong site. As the three kingdoms competed for this strategic region, control passed from Beech to Goguryeo in the 5th century. However, according to Samgukseokgi, both Beech and Silla described the land as frontier border of Beech, not as the capital region. Moreover, Jinhung Taewang stele found at current-day Bukhansan tells that the place was underdeveloped as of 6th century AD, suggesting that the first capital Wiri was not located in or nearby Seoul. In July or August 553, Silla took the control of the region from Beech, and the city became a part of newly established Sin province Shinju, Shinzhou. Sin has both meaning of new and Silla, thus literally means New Silla province. In November 555, Jinhung Taewang made royal visit to Bukhansan and inspected the borderline. In 557, Silla obal리시트 사인 프라빈스 and 어스테블리시트 Bukhansan 프라빈스, 북한산주, 베이한산州, 더워드 hen시용, 한성, 한청, 리트. Han Fortress appears on the stone wall of Pyongyang Fortress, which was presumably built in the mid to late 6th century AD over a period of 42 years, located in Pyongyang, while there is no evidence that Seoul had named Hanseong dating the Three Kingdoms and earlier period. In 568, Jinhung Taewang made another royal visit to the northern border, visited Hanseong, and stayed in Namcheon on his way back to the capital. During his stay, he set Jinhung Taewang stele, abolished Bukhansan province, and established Namcheon province, Namcheonju, Nanchuanzhou, South River province, appointing the city as the provincial capital. Based on the naming system, the actual name of Han River during this time was likely Namcheon, Nam River, itself, or should have the word ending with Cheon, Tun, Chuan, not Gang, Kan, Jiang, nor Su, Shui. In addition, Bukhansan Jinhung stele clearly states that Silla had possession of Hanseong, modern-day Pyongyang. Thus Bukhansan has to be located north of Hanseong. Modern-day Pyongyang was not Pyongyang, Taedong River was likely Han River, and Bukhansan was not Bukhansan during the Three Kingdoms period. Moreover, Pyongyang was a common noun meaning capital used by Goguryeo and Goryeo dynasties, similar to Seoul. In 603, 고구려 어택트 북한선시양, 북한산성, 베이한산청, Bukhan Mountain Fortress, 위치 실로 엔디드 어비니. In 604, Silla abolished Namcheon province and re-established Bukhansan province in order to strengthen the northern border. The city lost its provincial capital position and was put under Bukhansan province once again. This further proves that Bukhansan was located in the north of modern-day Pyongyang, as changing the provincial name and objective would not be required if Bukhansan was located within Seoul. In the 11th century Goryeo, which succeeded unified Silla, built a summer palace in Seoul, which was referred to as the southern capital. It was only from this period that Seoul became a larger settlement. When Joseon replaced Goryeo, the capital was moved to Seoul, also known as Hanyang or Hanseong, where it remained until the fall of the dynasty. The Gyeongbokgung Palace, built in the 14th century, served as the royal residence until 1592. The other large palace, Changdeokgung, constructed in 1405, served as the main royal palace from 1611 to 1872. After Gojong's proclamation of Korea as the Korean Empire in 1897, Seoul was temporarily called Wangseong, Korean, Hwangsong, Hanja, Hwangcheong, literally, the imperial city. Originally, the city was entirely surrounded by a massive circular stone wall to provide its citizens security from wild animals, thieves, and attacks. The city has grown beyond those walls, and although the wall no longer stands, except along Bugaksan Mountain, Pugaksan, Baiyueshan, north of the downtown area, the gates remain near the downtown district of Seoul, including most notably Sungnimun, commonly known as Namdaemun, and Hyeonginjaemun, commonly known as Dongdaemun. During the Joseon dynasty, the gates were opened and closed each day, accompanied by the ringing of large bells at the Bosingak Belfry. In the late 19th century, after hundreds of years of isolation, Seoul opened its gates to foreigners and began to modernize. Seoul became the first city in East Asia to introduce electricity in the royal palace, built by the Edison Illuminating Company, and a decade later Seoul also implemented electrical streetlights. Much of the development was due to trade with foreign countries like France and the United States. For example, the Seoul Electric Company, Seoul Electric Trolley Company, and Seoul Fresh Spring Water Company were all joint Korean, U.S. owned enterprises. In 1904, an American by the name of Angus Hamilton visited the city and said, "The streets of Seoul are magnificent, spacious, clean, admirably made and well drained. The narrow, dirty lanes have been widened, gutters have been covered, roadways broadened. Seoul is within measurable distance of becoming the highest, most interesting, and cleanest city in the East." The city was liberated by U.S. forces at the end of World War II. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. See you in the next one.